Hey, Sandy, where are you right now? I just got back from the office and nobody's home. Oh, what's up?
Come on, David. Can't you even do stuff by yourself? What are you, 5 years old? Besides, what's it to you where or what I do? It's none of your business.
Yeah, right, but if you're going out late or staying over, I wish you would at least let me know. I could have picked something up at the store on my way home. Figured you had dinner ready. Not only that, I'm worried, is what I'm trying to say.
David, why do you always have to bitch about everything? What are you, my mom? You're a guy, for God's sake. Act like one. I'm sick of your bitching.
Seriously? I'm just worried is all. I'm your husband. Why shouldn't I be worried?
Yeah, the whole husband and wife thing sounds more like a big fat fraud to me.
Huh? A fraud? How could you say that?
The reason I agreed to this marriage was only because I heard that your family was super well off. But it turns out that it's going to be your sister's husband that's going to be taking over the company from your father. And that huge house, I thought that was in your name, but no, all in your sister's name. I mean, you're the eldest and your younger sister's practically gets everything. Go figure, this is a complete scam. How much longer are you going to drag me through this crappy existence?
I thought you were well aware of my situation.
Since you got me into this mess, you're just going to have to work your butt off to make amends. That's the least you could do.
So that's all I am to you.
You want to stay married to a beautiful girl like me. Someone you were super lucky to get, by the way. Well, you just better do what I tell you. You got that? Just be my little ATM. That's all you're good for. Think of it as a favor. You do that, and I won't divorce you.
How could you say such a thing?
You should be happy with the fact that you're married to a beauty like me. You do what I say, and you'll keep the status of having a beautiful wife by your side. Sounds like a good deal to me, so stop with all of the bitching.
But can you at least tell me where you are right now?
I'm in Hawaii.
Pardon me? Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm here with Randy. We deserve a little vacation for all the bitching.
Who's this Randy?
He's my boyfriend.
Excuse me? Your boyfriend?
Yeah, Hawaii is so romantic at night. Perfect setting for a lover. The night breeze on the beach is so soothing. We're such an attractive couple. He's in his aloha shirt, me with flowers in my hair. Everyone's staring at us.
Hold on one second, Sandy. You're married. How could you be in Hawaii with your boyfriend? That means you're having an affair. You're cheating on me.
Yeah, well, it can't be helped, can it? How am I supposed to get any satisfaction? All you're good for is being my ATM. What's so wrong about getting satisfaction from another guy when my own husband is such a loser? I mean, it's obvious, isn't it?
I can't understand your logic, Sandy. If you're so enamored by some other guy, just get a divorce.
Oh, right. You really want to lose me? You would never go through with it. I'm too precious to you.
Well, that's...
I admit that as an ATM cash dispenser, you have potential. But as a husband, please, give me a break. If you don't want me to divorce you, just shut your mouth. Just go rake in the cash. That's all you're good for. Okay, I gotta go. We're headed to the night cruise for dinner. It's gonna be so romantic. Please don't contact me anymore. You'll just shatter the whole romantic thing we got going here.
It's Sandy, are you there? I woke up this morning and you weren't here. Where the hell are you? I could be wrong, but you're not on one of your trips again, are you?
Oh, David, you again. Yeah, that's right. I'm on vacation at the moment.
With this Randy guy again?
Randy? No, I broke off with that guy last week. I'm here in Las Vegas with Brad.
Pardon me, with a different guy?
Actually, I have 5 different guys. And I gotta say, Brad is the best of them all. Love the guy. So much fun.
Did you just say you had 5 boyfriends?
Come on, David. Don't be so surprised. You know I'm super cute. The guys clamor around me. What can I say? I mean, it's obvious, right?
We're married. This just isn't right.
Excuse me?
I said you're married to me. We're husband and wife. Doesn't that mean anything to you? It's common sense. Haven't you heard of an extramarital affair?
Pardon me? What? Are you disobeying me? You really got nerve, David. You keep this up and divorce is not far off, buddy.
Are you gonna start with that again?
To be honest, I left the divorce paper in the bedside table drawer.
Pardon me? Divorce paper?
Go ahead, take a look at it. You can see I already signed it.
Does that mean?
Not as dumb as I thought. You disobey me and I submit that, and poof, we're finished. No more husband and wife. You don't want that, do you? You want to stay married to me. Well, just be my obedient little ATM and all will be fine. Brad and I are set for a week-long Las Vegas extravaganza. We're gonna take in the shows and hit the casinos. So I don't want any interruptions.
Hey, come on, Sandy!
See ya.
Good evening, David. This is Sue. Can we talk?
Oh, hey, Sue. Yeah, no problem. What's up?
About your wedding. Have you already made preparations?
Can I ask why you're asking? I mean, seems kinda out of the blue.
Yeah, well, Dad was a bit worried, so, you guys were officially married on paper, opting to do the wedding ceremony later, right? Well, it's been 3 months already, and there's still no talk of having that wedding ceremony. You keep putting it off, and eventually you'll never go through with it. I was wondering, maybe you guys were just going to skip it.
Right, yeah, well. It's just that, just haven't gotten around to it, I suppose.
Seriously? What's wrong? Don't tell me you guys are not getting along.
Yeah, well, something like that.
What happened? You can tell me.
Yeah, that's kind of you, Sue. I just don't know how I can explain it all to you.
Hey, David, you have a really bad habit, you know that?
How would you mean?
You're way too meek toward women. You have to be more assertive.
You really think so?
Yeah, I've watched you for a long time and you never speak up. You have to have a bit more confidence in yourself, David. Like I said, a bad habit of yours. No matter how much abuse you get, you just sit back and take it, never fighting back, always the victim. I remember back in university when that obnoxious girl was hounding you. You just let that girl follow you around, never telling her straight. As a result, it took months for you to sever that relationship, when you could have just told right from the start that you were not interested, and that would have ended it.
Yeah, well, you know.
I can't believe you, David. When it comes to work, you're like super smart, but with women, not so good. Why is that?
I'm not sure.
So, what happened? I'm going to keep pestering you until you tell me, so come on, let's hear it.
But I really...
Come on, David, come clean. You'll feel way better, I assure you.
Right, but I'll just be a burden to you.
Just tell me for God's sake.
Yes, ma'am. Sandy is cheating on me.
Cheating on you? She's having an affair?
Yeah, not just one. Apparently she's going from one guy to another.
Seriously? And you're just letting her get away with it? Why didn't you tell me about this sooner?
Yeah, well, I figured I'll give Sandy a chance, but maybe she had her reasons, I don't know. But yesterday she contacted me saying she was going off to Las Vegas this time for a week with another guy.
What do you mean, this time? She's done it before?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Different guy, though.
Are you for real, David? Why the hell would you let her get away with it a second time?
She said if I complained, she would divorce me. Apparently, she already has the divorce papers ready. Just needs to be signed. I didn't know what to do.
Seems obvious.
What do you mean?
Just get it done with. Divorce her.
But I can't just...
I know how you feel, and considering the kind of guy you are, I'm not surprised you got yourself into this mess. But I can't fathom someone just sitting by and letting his wife just sleep around with other guys. You don't have to take it.
Yeah, I know, but...
What is it? Oh, I get it. You still love her despite her cheating on you, is that it?
Love her? Well, you mean now?
Yes, now. Do you still love her at this very moment? After the way she's treating you, she's probably sleeping with the guy as we talk.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way. Yeah, you're right. I mean, why am I still married to her? There is not a reason to stay married to her. This whole relationship is a farce.
That's right. Now, hurry up and submit those papers. You don't need to stay married to her for a minute longer. She's left you with all the papers, right? All you have to do is sign it and send it off to your lawyer, and that's it. No more worries, and you can go on with your life. It's your decision. You sign it, and that's it.
Yeah, right.
Now that you're in the right mindset, go for it. This is your chance to redeem yourself. All it takes is a flick of the wrist and pop it into the mailbox, and you're done with the cheating wife of yours forever.
You mean right this second?
Yes, right this second. Time's a-wasting. As a matter of fact, it's still early. You can hand-deliver it and walk it over to City Hall and submit the forms there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on my way.
There you go. You're doing the right thing. You'll thank me for this.
Hey, David. I'm back. Open the front door, would you? My key doesn't work. Come on, I got a bunch of luggage here. I'm pooped. I need to lie down and rest. I know you can hear the bell. Come on, open up.
Excuse me, may I ask who this is?
Are you kidding me? Just open up, darn David. I'm in no mood for your games. This is your wife, Sandy. Have you already gone senile? Just open the friggin' door, would you?
Sorry, I can't do that.
Huh? Am I hearing you right? Do I sense some defiance in your message? Wow, that's a first.
Yeah, I've been pretty patient with you, understanding even.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. I forgot my key, and now you've suddenly become courageous. You can conjure up all the courage you want, but the fact of the matter is I married you. You should be grateful. You tone down that cocky attitude or I submit the divorce papers. You don't want that, do you?
I already submit them.
Pardon me? What did you just say?
The divorce papers. I already talked to my lawyer and submitted the papers down at City Hall.
You already submitted the divorce papers?
Yeah, that's right. So while you were gone, I already terminated the lease on the house. The place is empty. Yeah, right after the papers were submitted, after that I went looking for a new place, did all the paperwork, and then finally settled in. Took about a week, but it's all done. You can really get a lot done in a week if you put your mind to it. Oh, your stuff. Send them over to your parents' place. Should have already arrived by now.
Wait a sec! I thought you wanted to stay married to me. You are going totally senile.
I'm not that old. As a matter of fact, I feel pretty good. I finally realized that the 4 months I was married to you was what was screwed up.
Excuse me?
Maybe it was because you were so brazen when it came to cheat on me that, well, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. It all finally caught up with me. I realized that no matter how good looking you are, I didn't want to live any longer with someone who would cheat on me so shamelessly.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't care. Do what you want. You don't want to be my ATM? So be it. I have no more use for you. I mean, a guy who can't even keep his priorities straight. Your younger sister and hubby swoop in and take your rightful place as the company's CEO. Boy, what a total loser. To be honest, I don't want anything to do with a loser like you. I should have submitted the papers. Actually, you did me a favor.
Oh yeah? Well, my brother-in-law took over as CEO because he has the brains and know-how to run a business. And about the inheritance, it's not as if I've been disowned or anything.
Pardon me?
Yeah, my folks aren't that old, so I hate talking about any inheritance, and it'll be years from now, but I'll receive my legally mandated amount when they pass. Nothing has changed.
You never told me this.
And about that house. My sister made a significant amount with her net business, and she put in the finances to do some restoration on the place.
You're kidding, right? You making stuff up, right?
I suggest you worry about what you're gonna do going forward. Huh? It was just the other day that my father told me that your father's company is not doing so well financially. Is that true? Well, in order to turn things around, your father's company incorporated a system developed by our business development department for a very reasonable price. But once my father heard of your actions towards me, he was furious, and he decided to pull the plug on the whole project.
I had no idea that my father's company was in such dire circumstances.
Yeah, it seems that way. Probably won't be able to avoid bankruptcy.
You know what? David.
Sorry, Sandy. I have no intention of getting back together with you. I'm sorry.
But can't we at least talk about it?
Sorry, my lawyer will be contacting you soon to talk about damages. You'll have to pay compensation for, you know, what you've been doing. I hope it was worth it.
Damages? Why do I have to pay?
I'm not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, during the past week or so, I did a little research on you. For me, well, I've only been with you like 6 months, tops. So I can't demand much, but apparently the guys you were going out with, well, some of those guys were married, you know. I think you'll be hearing from their wives as well. I bet the total amount will be in the tens of thousands of dollars. Maybe even exceed $10,000.
Are you serious? No way!
You dug a hole for yourself. Better be prepared for some hard times ahead. In the end, that divorce went as planned. I heard the total settlement came to something like $150,000. All the havoc she caused everyone, maybe she got off cheap. But if you put into consideration the bankruptcy of her father's company, which she was partially to blame, she deserves a little punishment. In order to pay her debts, I heard she resorted to working at a club, selling her good looks, if you know what I mean. Her sister warned me to never fall into such a trap again. She appreciates that I'm a nice guy and all, but that I should put my foot down sometimes. Not just go along and get along. I'm gonna refrain from dating for the time being and focus on work. I need to take the advice of my little sister and get my act together, I suppose. I sure don't want to fall into that trap again.
Excuse me, is this Alice? It's me, Skylar. I got this ID from someone who says they were your classmate during high school. I'm really in a hurry, so hurry up and respond, please.
Your name is Skylar Pierce?
Yes! It's me, your daughter!
What? My daughter?
I called today about child support. You haven't paid any since you divorced my dad, haven't you? I heard that you're making quite a lot of money now, so just pay it already.
What is this about?
You're gonna play dumb? I said the child support. I, your daughter, have the right to receive that money. Can you pay the tuition for my high school to start? Oh, and not in installments, but all at once, okay? The tuition's due soon and I don't have the money yet. You didn't tell us where you went after you divorced Dad, so I had to make do without any child support. It was really tough. Just pay the tuition for my high school, all right? I'll be receiving the rest later in one installment.
Could you please hold on for a moment? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm saying that you and my dad got divorced because you cheated on him, so you need to pay me child support. Shouldn't mothers be worried about their child's future?
Yes, but who are you? I only remember giving birth to our son.
Huh?
Judging by what you said earlier, you're in your final year of middle school, so 14 or 15, right? My son's still in his 4th year of elementary school, and I've never been divorced as well. Also, I've only been married for 12 years, so there's no way I could have a child in their final year of middle school.
What are you talking about? Who's my mother, then? I heard that my mother's name was Alice and that she went to the same university as my dad. I've got both the name and place of birth correct. I'm sure it was you.
Can you tell me your father's name?
Alexander Pierce.
Alexander Pierce. I see. My apologies, but I've never met someone named Alexander Pierce. Also, I graduated girls' college, so there's no way I went to the same university as your dad.
What?
Now, do you believe I'm not your mother? I know you must have done a lot of research to find this ID, but what you're saying is impossible. I'm sorry.
Oh, I understand. I'll check my research again. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Hey, Alice! To think that you would turn away your daughter like that! What are you thinking?
Huh?
The reason we got divorced is because you cheated! So hurry up and pay the child support!
Is this Alexander Pierce, the father of the girl who contacted me a few days ago?
Yup, your ex-husband!
Huh?
Don't tell me you forgot. You got pregnant in the 4th year of university and gave birth to my daughter, Skylar! I believed it when you said that we would get married, but would only start living together after we graduated college. So I decided to marry you, quit college, and raise Skylar with my mom. But then you turned in our divorce papers and suddenly disappeared on the day of the graduation ceremony. I even heard rumors of another guy. Do you still think that you can just pretend it didn't happen after all that?
Are you talking about...
What?
I think you're talking about a different Alice.
Huh?
The other Alice was a classmate from high school. During college, she would take advantage of the fact that we had the same name, age, and birthplace to pretend she was me, and go out with multiple guys at once.
Huh?
While she was doing this, I was studying abroad, and my parents were the ones who took care of the trouble she caused. We never met again after that, but it could be that it was during that time that...
Where's this other Alice?
I heard from someone that she became mentally ill and is now basically hospitalized permanently.
What?
Anyways, it looks like you have the wrong Alice. I don't have any more information to give you, so I'm sorry, but you'll have to manage on your own from here. Goodbye.
I understand now. At this point, I don't mind if it's you.
Huh?
You're some sort of handmade artist that makes a lot of money, right? I was only able to find you in the first place because I heard about you from somewhere.
What now? If you know you've got the wrong person, then.
Skylar probably told you already, but we don't have the money to pay the tuition for her high school. And just be kind and pay for her child-rearing expenses, alright? Of course that includes college tuition.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and I want you to give her an allowance of at least $300 per month.
Please stop. Just because I have the same name as your ex-wife doesn't mean I need to give you any money.
I know! I'll just have you marry me!
Huh?
You see, I work at an employment agency and only earn $900 per month. It's good that you make a lot of money. Marry me and share some of it, will you?
Stop being ridiculous. Goodbye.
Miss Johnson, run!
What?
If you can't run, then lock yourself in your house and don't leave.
Skylar, what's wrong?
My dad's coming for you.
Huh?
He's been acting strange lately. I overheard him and Grandmother talking about what to do. Please, be careful you don't run into him. Call the police if you have to.
Thanks, I got it. But I'm fine.
Huh?
It's not like I didn't expect something like this to happen. I've already taken precautions, so I should be fine.
Hey, Alice! Come out of there! I brought the marriage papers, so come out and sign them! This house is going to be our love nest from today. That's some nice place you live in. Handmade artists made this much money, huh?
Are you this creepy normally, or... This house is my husband's.
What husband?
Didn't Skylar tell you? I'm married.
What?
I also have a child.
What did you say? Then hurry up and divorce and marry me! Me and Skylar need the money!
My husband says he wants to talk to you.
Fine, I'll talk to him. I don't know what he intends on doing, but there's no way he's beating me in a fight. To think that... There's no way. Your husband was the CEO of the employment agency I work at.
I heard from my husband, but it seems that on top of being useless at work, you also have a terrible attitude and get tons of complaints. You were told that one more mistake and you'd be fired, right?
Yes. That's why I panicked and came all this way, so that you could marry me and support me and Skylar. To think that the CEO would appear and tell me I was fired. Why? Why is my luck so bad?
I guess it was a coincidence my husband was the CEO of the company you worked at. But you would have messed up eventually anyways. Why not try and crawl your way up from the bottom and fix your life?
I know. I'll just make Skylar quit high school and get a job. Why didn't I think of this sooner? I gotta go and tell her right now. Skylar isn't here! All that stuff's gone as well. Where'd she go? Do you know anything about this?
How should I know? I've never even met her.
Anything's fine.
I said I don't know anything.
But we'll earn money now. Seriously, where did she go? I'm begging you! Ask your husband to let me work at the company again.
That's impossible.
Why? You're the CEO's wife, right? Shouldn't it be easy for you?
I'm in no position to make business decisions for him, so I can't.
I'm begging you, just do something about this.
That's impossible.
Please, I'll become homeless at this rate.
I'll call the police.
Stop being so mean and just help me, please.
Skylar has had trouble with her father's erratic behavior before and would often ask her grandmother for advice. Apparently, her and her grandmother were planning on running away when she graduated middle school, relying on the help of an acquaintance who lives far away. She didn't tell her father where she would be going, of course. Her grandmother's acquaintance paid the tuition for the high school, so they're fine for now. Alexander Pierce, on the other hand, we couldn't just leave him sitting on the front of our house, so we had the police take him away. After that, he was dragged away by some other relatives, and now works as a construction worker. Now he works like a dog all day just so he's able to pay Skylar's child support.